Hi guys, Casey Talks EV here, and today we're going to be redoing the motorway range test, but this time around we're going to be doing it at 20 degrees rather than at 0 degrees in the winter motorway range test. Wind-wise, it's going to be about 8 degrees. I'm at the Red Sails in Hull to do the test. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit pushed for time, so I'm not going to be able to charge fully up to 100%. However, looking at what total capacity we had last time around, which was I think 42.25 kilowatt hours off the top of my head, it should be fairly similar, and then we can do a couple calculations to work out the total capacity again. So similar to before, I mean, this is now post-update, but I don't really think a lot of things like range has changed significantly since the, pre-update and post-update. But I am going to be using MG Pilot or the active cruise control as much as possible at 70 miles an hour. Yeah, let's get started. Oh, by the way, I am going to put another disclaimer again. Obviously, if you are going to be rapid charging, please don't use it at 95%. But luckily there are 2 chargers here, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Anyway, let's get started. I'm not sure how the footage is. However, I just saw probably one of my second public MG ZS EVs. So I'm going past on the M62. I'm going past the junction for Selby and Doncaster. So hello, whoever that is. Right then, so I've done 57.6 miles, average speed of 65 miles an hour. It's taken me 52 minutes to do that, and I'm averaging 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour. As far as I'm aware, I think that really compares quite favourably to what we got in the winter test. So I've got 74 miles remaining, 58 miles on the well, I guess the GOM or the range estimated. Everything seems to be fairly plain sailing, so let's go. So I've tested complete. I have done 115 miles, average speed of where it was 65 miles an hour. Now it's just dropped because I'm in the car. An hour and 45 minutes and 3.2 miles per kilowatt hour. I've just done the maths and it's come up to around 42.27 kilowatt hours. That seems quite reasonable given that the previous test was around 42.25-ish. So yes, there is around about a 6% buffer from what they express in their sort of brochures and things. It's about 44.5 kilowatt hours gross. But yeah, to be honest with you, everything was pretty normal. Luckily I didn't hit traffic I was coming into Hull, unlike the winter test. But yeah, this is perfectly to be expected. If you extrapolate the mileage, in fact I'll just do the maths here right now, but you would end up with a average range of about 135 miles from 100 to 0. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't do that anyway. I always try and leave maybe a 10-15% buffer. Two reasons why. One, just in case the charger doesn't work, although that hasn't happened too many times before anyway. And the second reason why is because of charging speed. I'm currently maxing out a 50 kilowatt charger quite happily, and eventually I would guess the rapid charging and the cooling will start to activate. So yeah, if you like this video, like it, dislike it if you don't, and I will talk to you later.